Welcome to Destination Central. I'm Monique Wanner and I'll be putting the spotlight on some of our local businesses while Bailey takes a breather. So join me today in the Waipa, home of champions. Despite today's temperatures, summer will be here soon and a lot of people will want to know what's on and how to get there. So we're at Eyesight, the best place for all things information. So Marie, what sort of information and resources are available to people when they visit Eyesight?
Obviously we have ourselves, well-versed staff on everything locally within the Cambridge Township and also on the outskirts or surrounding areas as well. Also we have many brochures or type of sort of literature we can actually give people. Obviously you tell them, but they like to take things away. So and then we also have our posters, DVDs playing here within the centre as well.
Lots of neat little knickknacks and touristy things, aren't there?
That's right, yeah, and I mean if they did want to purchase some little souvenirs of Cambridge or just even of general New Zealand, we've got a relatively good range.
And you are going to be inundated soon with a lot of tourists and locals as well. Give us some statistics. How many people would you see in a typical summer's day?
A typical day, obviously our peak season's in summer, so we're looking at about 100 people and sometimes over in those peak months of, I suppose, October through to April. What
are some local events and attractions we can look forward to?
Well, events is a big one for Cambridge, obviously with our wonderful Lake Karapiro just 7 minutes away from the township here. We have everything from rowing to hydroplanes to triathlons, also people just go there recreationally as well, and those tend to be summer type of events which are really popular, not just for the locals but also for domestic people from all around the country.
And of course, the latest movie from Peter Jackson, The Hobbit, is due to be released soon. You guys pretty knowledgeable on that subject?
The Hobbit is almost, we know almost everything about The Hobbit or Hobbiton as much as Cambridge, because the demand for The Hobbit is just growing every day. Last week we did many bookings for people wanting to go and see the movie set there, and we're only in the beginning of October. So as we come closer to the film and also to nicer weather, people want to get out there and go and see the really neat movie set.
So if someone were to come to Cambridge just for the day, what would you recommend them do?
Well, we've got a great variety of shops. The town's really easy to walk around, you can get around there in no time. Great parking, it's free. Also, if shopping's not your thing, or many men aren't into that, we've got neat walkways along the Waikato River, and also in the surrounding area we've got maybe a 5-minute drive from downtown Cambridge. You can go into the reserve Mangakawa and have a neat look back over the township and also back over the Waikato. Half an hour drive we have Mangatautri, again a huge attraction just in terms of it's not just for locals but domestic people as well. Neat little tracks in there, and currently they have the Kakapo bird Sirocco as well.
And of course come and see Eyesight and its friendly staff.
Absolutely.
For more ideas.
Yes, lots to do in Cambridge, and if you don't want to mix and mingle with the staff, you can always just take a brochure as well.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time, Marie.
Thank you.
So for all you need to know about Cambridge and its surrounding districts, head to Eyesight. If you're wanting to spoil a special someone in your life, and that could well be yourself, be sure to check out Edmonds Jewelers and their exceptional range of gifts and jewellery. Let's go talk to Megan. Hey Megan, great to see you today. Now Anne showed Bailey some beautiful items in your Patararu store. What have you got for us here in Cambridge?
Right, here in Cambridge we have a few different jewellery lines. We have Evergem, which is a simulated diamond product, which is set in 9-carat white gold and yellow gold, and it's not quite the cost factor of a diamond ring, but it has the same beauty. We also have the Crystalp range, which features Swarovski crystals, and we also have a new product just in store called Simply Italian, which is just hot off the press literally. And also because of the location of Cambridge and the racing industry, dairy farming and that kind of thing, we have gifts that complement that kind of lifestyle here in this area.
Great, and your customers can enjoy peace of mind also knowing that their purchase can be serviced here as well if need be. Tell us about the range of services that you provide.
Yes, that's right. Yes, we have a manufacturing jeweller that we send our jewellery away to. We also do valuations, but most importantly, Royce is in store every day, and he does batteries, he fixes anything that someone's got a little bit of a sentimental attachment to. They bring it in and he can take it back to its former glory. He's really good at doing that. And also engraving. Yes, we do a lot of engraving for all the different sports clubs and schools around this area.
And you've got so many categories of items to choose from. Run us through what you've got here.
Categories, we've got what I would call decade and anniversary gifts. So we have a lot of things like for the 21st parties, for the special anniversaries, the 25th anniversary. We have the hip flasks and tankards and that sort of thing. So we cover those sort of gifts, as well as tiles, wall tiles, which feature New Zealand ceramic artists' work. And we also have, as I said before, a lot of the horses and things for younger people that like something a bit special.
And where can we find Edmeades Jewelers?
We're located on Victoria Street in Cambridge, next to Dukes for Men, just down the road from Health 2000. So yeah, we're right on the main street here.
Wonderful, thank you so much for your time. So next time you're in Cambridge, be sure to check out Edmeades and get that trophy engraved. They're also online on their website or on Facebook. Good health and nutrition is imperative to any champion. Health 2000's knowledgeable staff will ensure you stay at the top of your game. So Linda, tell us about Health Zone, which is new to Health 2000.
It's new to Health 2000, exclusive to Health 2000, and it is a range of products that are unique because they have a special transport system which takes the nutrients in the products to the part of your body that it's needed, so they work amazingly well.
Wow.
So we have, one of the products we have is Stress Zone, which is a great product because there's so many of us stressed these days. We all need something for our stress. There's also Muscle Zone, if you have cramps or twitches. There's Liver Zone, which is a great one for this time of the year. You can take it all year, but it's great at springtime.
Okay, and tell me about the Vital Green range.
The Vital Green range is from Martin & Pleasance. It's a powder that you just mix once a day, and it's especially good for those people that don't actually eat their vegetables, or if they're not really good taking their vegetables, from children to the elderly, for anybody. So it's full of your veggies, your greens, like your super greens, herbs, minerals, vitamins, all that sort of.
So it's got everything in there that you need for on a day-to-day basis.
Absolutely, and great for vitality and energy.
And you mentioned a product called Tart Cherry. Can you explain this?
Tart Cherry is from a cherry, so it's you get your natural melatonin from this particular cherry. So it raises your melatonin levels in a natural way to give you a sound sleep.
Right, and so melatonin is the hormone secreted by the body for sleep?
It is.
Why are detoxes and cleansers quite popular at this time of year?
We have a few detox systems, but this is one of them, which is a 15-day detox. So it's a great thing to do. And you can do it any time of the year, but it's a really good thing to do in spring, and it's really helpful for getting rid of those few excess kilos that we've gained over the winter. So this is a 15-day, there's a 10-day live stream cleanse. So yeah, there's a lot of choices to make with that.
And would you recommend that everyone do a detox?
Not everybody, the majority of people can, but it just depends if they're on medications. So in those cases, we suggest they come in and let the girls know here that what medications they're on, so they know they can take the detox, and all my staff are qualified practitioners.
Oh, fantastic, so they're very knowledgeable about everything that you guys have got here. Great, and also obviously there's a few buzzy insects and mosquitoes around.
There are, well, they're definitely starting to come around, so we have quite a few little different insect repellents. We have this one from Kiwi Herbs, which is the insect repellent, which is a spray-on, and you've also got your wristbands. You can put these on wrists. There's ones that you can put onto prams, tents, cots, anything like that.
It's a great idea, so obviously very non-toxic as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Linda, for your time.
Right, thank you.
So get your competitive edge at Health 2000. From lifestyle and commercial buildings to animal shelters, Kiwi Span NZ are the champions of building for the future. Now you've had a slight name change.
Yes, we were Kiwi Span, now we're Kiwi Span New Zealand, and everything's the same. It's just been rebranded and trying to make it more upmarket, more commercial, more professional is what we're trying to look at, because we have a bigger range of products now.
So tell us about the scope of the projects that you undertake here.
Well, our range is huge. We can do from a 6x6 garage to a 50-metre span by 100 long commercial building, and we do lifestyle buildings, feedlots, 18-metre span mono pitch and 22-degree pitch feedlots, lifestyle buildings. Our range is huge.
What are the benefits of your product versus your competitors?
Our buildings are well constructed, solid, and very competitive on the marketplace. We give great service. We've got a great team of staff that we can cover everything you need, and our range, our years of experience are incredible. So whatever a customer needs, we can cover that.
And you're willing to work with a customer no matter how big or small their project?
That's it. Whatever we can do within our computer range, we'll quote on it.
Fantastic. Now every customer will have their own unique requirements. What's the process that you go through with every customer?
We try to tailor-make the building to suit the customer's needs, and there's certain parameters we can work within to keep the cost down. So sometimes the customer wants a building a little bit bigger than he needs, and we can tailor-make it to keep the cost effective for the customer, really is what we're looking for.
So if I had a lifestyle block and I wanted to live in part of the building, is that something that you'd be able to provide?
Yes, that's very popular now. A lot of people want to build either a big shed with half it and livable while they build their house, or accommodation for their kids, get rid of them out of the house, or visitors. So that's very popular. And we also got a range of houses now we're building. It's just new, so that's sort of a big market we're looking at.
And what region do you cover?
We've got a big, huge region that we do from Huntly right over to Owamutu, to Raglan, right down to the Kiwis now. We've taken over Matamata and Tiara, so our area is virtually the whole Waikato.
And whereabouts can your customers find you?
We get a lot of people look up the website, and it's a new website. It's very good, and it's easy for them to put the information in and email it to us, and we can contact them straight away.
And whereabouts are you located here?
We're located in Cambridge, and we work a whole base from Cambridge here, and we've got people that reps on the road that can call out to our customers, site visits. So we cover, and as soon as someone wants information, we're happy to go and do a free quote, site visit. So it's good.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Good.
Being a champion could mean you've got equipment to transport, maybe even a motocross bike or two. Jonathan at CB Transporters makes this all possible. So Jonathan, tell us about your business.
CB Transporters Limited, or Custom Built Transporters Limited, is a custom built trailers. We do covered trailers, motocross, food, motorhomes. We have done horse floats, a few horse floats, all sorts of trailers, farm trailers, heavy trailers, yeah, anything that the customer sort of comes in and asks for.
And how long have you been doing that for?
The business started in 2004 as a bit of a hobby for my business partner Aaron, and then sort of evolved, and I met him and started working for Aaron, and then we became business partners and sort of evolved into what we are now, and been in this shed 3 years, and yeah, it just sort of hasn't really stopped.
So your focus is primarily on custom build. Do you have a range of standard trailers as an option as well?
Standard trailers, this probably is our 4-metre motocross trailer, is probably what we'd call a standard trailer. We sell quite a few of those for motocross, four big motocross bikes in it. You know, you lift up hatch and side door, get all your gear in it. We use those for a base model for our food trailers, and also the trailer behind me is 3.6 single axle. That's quite a popular.
And it's a food trailer, isn't it?
Yeah, food trailer, motocross. So there's a lot of different uses, and we can go outside those sizes.
And for those not wanting to buy a trailer, you've got a rental option?
Not at this stage. Everything's built to order. So the customer comes in and says what they want. We price them. then we build it to that price. So a bit like building a house, you sort of design a plan, get it priced, and then we can build it from there.
And you're also an agent for motorhome repairs?
Yeah, Camic, New Zealand, up in Auckland. We can get parts through them if there's any motorhome bits and pieces that need repair. We're an area agent for them. So.
Right, and what do you build the trailers from?
We build them from scratch. We build all the chassis next door, all the engineering, steelwork, fabrication is done next door. So each trailer is built to specification. It might be so long by so wide.
And you view the whole process?
Yep. All the steel comes in, all the new parts from trailer come in, we put those on. The chassis will get galvanised, come back, and then the floor, and then the panel will go on, and then it's the finishing from there.
And you're online, you've got a website, and that's currently being updated?
www.cbtransporters.co.nz is getting upgraded, so we'll have a big flash new website. We've got a Facebook page for facebook.com/CB Transporters. There's heaps of photos on there to have a look at.
And if someone was wanting to come in and see you in person, where would they find you?
164 Ormsby Road, and yeah, or give us an email, give us a ring and catch up. It's just best to book a time because we're so flat out, so try and find time to sit down and discuss what customers want.
Sounds good, busy is always good.
Yeah.
Okay, well thank you so much for your time, Jonathan.
Cool, thank you.
So for all your custom built trailers, fabrication and engineering needs, head down to CB Transporters. Just 12 minutes from Cambridge, Hamilton and Owamutu, you'll find the Old Creamery in its absolutely beautiful setting. Let's go in and find out more about this historical gem. Chris, just how old is the creamery?
It was established in 1892, so we're pretty old. That building, not me, yes.
And it makes for a beautiful wedding venue and also a conference centre.
Yes indeed, upstairs behind me we've got a small conference room. We've got ladies in fact here today, and also lovely weddings that we do in the cafe and utilise all the 3.5 acres of all the lovely grounds for photos. And the heritage villa on your outside there is also a pretty rose B&B for couples coming for their wedding if they want to stay there.
It is lovely outside. And so what else do you offer here? Tell us about the cafe.
Sure.
And the gift shop.
Absolutely. We started the cafe 10 years ago, in fact, this December, so we're very excited to have a little party for that. So we're a cafe by day, operating 7 days a week from 10 till 4. And we also have a pretty gift shop where we're filming now, and we have a lovely eclectic range of vintage and children's ranges as well, and range for little for gentlemen, and just lovely eclectic mix of gifts.
Now, being just 5 minutes from the airport, have you had any Olympians through? Or?
We certainly have. We've had Mr. Mark Todd come down. He used to live down the road, but he's now living elsewhere in England, and Sarah Ulmer comes out as well. So I've had lots of special people through the door.
Now there's a lot of buzz out there at the moment about high tea. Can you tell someone like me who has no idea just what is high tea?
High tea is very, very special. We've got some people having it today and you're going to have a look around. Basically it's set with all the fine china and lace tablecloths and sugar cubes. It's done it's all very prettily set up, and it's a very gentle occasion to enjoy something very special. And you start with selecting your own teas, and everything's done in fine china and individual pots. You can see some behind me here. And it starts with beautiful sandwiches, all dainty cucumber and ham sandwiches. Then we go to a savoury range, and then we have the pretty cupcake towers. And you finish with a Belgian chocolate to take home and a special treat.
Lovely, so quite indulgent then.
Very indulgent, very feminine, but boys can come if they behave. Yes.
Now tell us about some of the promotions that you've got.
Sure, I'd love to. Well, for people watching this today, we would like to give away high tea for two. So if people want to ring you in and tell you they've seen this on television, we'll be happy to give high tea for two. And also we're going to give a complimentary coffee or tea to people who come in and say, I've seen this ad on your lovely television station. And in November we're having 2 Christmas nights where we're having 10% off the Christmas shop, complimentary bubbles and nibbles to give away, and that will be for anyone who wants to come by and just have a very pleasant evening, Christmas carols singing from 7 to 9.
Lovely. So where do you get your stuff from?
Well, I have a lovely time shopping. I love to shop, girls do. I go to Auckland to our trade fair and have reps calling by, but I just love finding all the lovely old-fashioned things.
Well, thanks so much for your time.
You're welcome.
And where can your customers find you?
Sure, we're at 317 Kaipaki Road in Ohaupo. It's down the Ohaupo end of Kaipaki Road.
Well, if it's good enough for our Olympic champions, it's good enough for us, right? Don't forget to mention that you saw the Old Creamery on Destination Central for that delicious free coffee.
Te reo tēnei o ki gitu hei tia pōhiri nei ngā manuhiri ki karapira ki waipa ki te take o maunga tautari nau mai.
I've thoroughly enjoyed discovering what the wonderful Waipa has to offer, so make sure you do too. Support your local businesses and let them know you saw them on Destination Central. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
This has been an Alpha Media production, a division of Television Media Group.